It's JMOORE, the very best reviews. Tell them none can contest, we gon'
What's good, everybody? Welcome to the show. Appreciate everybody for coming through. I'm, out on location right now, but I appreciate everybody for checking in. I wasn't able to go live with my first reaction at 1 o'clock like I normally do after the episode. I mean, beyond, I was knocked out. I was beat. I tried to watch it, and it was watching me. But it wasn't a bad episode. We did learn a few new things this episode, like Effie's mama, Josephina. So that was good. And, I'm going to get into the episode. I'm going to get to the comments. My birthday was just the other day. I'm, out of town right now. If anybody in the Texas area, hit me up. You know what I mean? Be doing some little networking and things and comedy shows or whatever. It was my birthday. I tried to have a nice little dinner and things and enjoy it. But, funds is kind of tight. So I try to, have a good time on the budget and still at the same time celebrate. I mean, at the end of the day, it's not too much, I guess, to do but get something to eat. But, hey, it was, I enjoyed it. It was a cool little birthday. I guess when you getting older, it ain't really a big deal no more. I'm 46, so I'm getting up there, y'all. Virgo. That Virgo love, though, I appreciate it. Let me get to some of these comments. DeMarcus Vaughn, man, I appreciate it. You say, Tariq became the latex predator. Happy birthday, Jay. Thank you, DeMarcus Vaughn, for the super chat. Appreciate it. Let me get to the rest of these comments. My girl Rashonda, what's up, girl? First in the building. Appreciate you for coming through. Suburbia Jones Effect, what's up with you? Robert Howell, what's up, my brother? How you doing? DeMarcus Vaughn, what's good with you? Rick No Slick Reacts, first time catching you live. Well, I appreciate it. I'm glad you was able to catch me. I normally go live at about 10 o'clock, but because I'm not in my normal location and different things, I'm going live a little earlier. I don't know. Y'all let me know in the comments. Should I go live around this time more often? Let me know. But hey, I'm glad that you was able to catch me live. I appreciate it. Definitely. Bobby Bailey, what's good, my brother? Rick No Slick, you say I always watch the day after. It's all good. I appreciate the support. You know what I mean? You're just a day late and a dollar short. It's all good. No, with a CR22, you say different writers for the next spinoff, I hope. Oh, my goodness, boy. They had some things going on. First of all, Braden would be going to jail, okay? Braden is going to jail. He's been texting this person with this girl's phone. Once this dude is found with the hole in the head, they're going to obviously see it was drugs there. The police are going to check his phone records. They're going to see who the last person he texts, just like Braden did with her phone to see who the last person she texts. They'll then go to her and say, hey, who was using your phone while you was unconscious in the hospital texting this? Oh, it was Braden. He actually told me this and that, and Braden's gone. Braden's going to jail. If they making this a reality, close to reality, Braden's a goner. Let me know, put a B1 if you think Braden should go to jail for how sloppy he did that hit on old boy. Put a B2 if you think Braden gonna get away with that. I mean, if he only getting away with it, it's because of plot armor. Because that was a open and shut case right there. Then his dumb ass gonna tell the girl in the hospital, you don't have to worry about that. He'll never sell to anybody ever again. What? You shouldn't even have told her. You should have acted surprised when she find out dude is gone. You should have erased the text messages. You should have never told. This dude is goofball express. He didn't know that she wasn't gonna be vibing with you often, dudes. Braden is gone. Nelwyn, thank you for the birthday wishes. Thank you. I appreciate it. Suburbia Jones, I think you got me blocked on Instagram. No, I ain't blocked nobody on Instagram, brother. What's up? What's up? Thank you for the happy belated birthday. Mina, happy birthday, Jay. May God always bless you with good health and much happiness. Well, thank you, thank you. I got half the health and a lot of happiness, I guess. I don't know. Half the happiness, too, maybe. Robert Howell, thank you. Happy belated birthday, dog. I appreciate it, man. Y'all, I appreciate all the birthday love, you know. And if anybody want to send any birthday donations, I'm going to put the Cash App up here. Hey, every little bit help. I am out of town, so, hey, every little bit goes to a good cause. Making sure I make it back. Let's see. I am Zoe Media. Man, you would to catch a live with you one day. You and Lamont channel used to be funny. Ha ha. Yeah, well, that's the thing, man. Y'all got to catch it while it's happening. Never know what the next thing is. I think I was on Lamont channel for like a year straight every Monday. So, you know, when people is collaborating, everybody got to support and appreciate, because sometimes things happen and people don't, know one way or the other if it's working or supporting or whatever, and people make change. And sometimes, change is just a natural thing. Thank you, Tonette, for the happy birthday wishes. Appreciate it, sis. Melwin, you got the B2. You don't think Braden going to jail? What? Braden is going to jail. That's crazy. You know what I mean? That is crazy. This dude is going to jail. Bobby Bailey fingerprints are still there. CR2 fingerprints trail increase each episode. I know, right? They was touching all over the damn fire escape, all over everything. I'm like, man, these are the sloppiest dudes ever. And somebody heard them talking about, what going on down there? What are you doing? Who making the noise? Who doing? What going on down there? Oh, you bad boy. What the hell, man? How they didn't get caught, man? I don't get it. It's just only a matter of time. Let's see, Robert Howe. Yeah, Reek even told Braden that was messy. I know, of all people, Reek talking about as messy, as much mess as he done been through and created. CR22, today the most important character remains Ray Ray, and that's heartbreaking. Ray Ray. Why would you say Ray Ray is the most important? You say that's how they got Ghost the first time. Oh well. I don't know. 305, thank you for the birthday wishes. Dev Royal, happy birthday, fam. Time to end this trash show, Jay. Hey, Suburbia Jones, I did my first collab with Moochie, and I tried to send it to you on the grab. Okay, that's what's up, man. Congrats. Damian Kenny, greetings, Moverse. I appreciate it. And also, I may be real close to being on Kill Tony. We'll see. Keeping my fingers crossed to make it happen. But, y'all will be able to see some of my comedy set if I'm on Kill Tony and some other things. I've been doing a lot of networking and things down here. So who knows what the future holds. But, hey, if you don't go and try to make something happen, then nothing will happen. So, anyway. So, we see Noma, Tariq, seeing Tariq telling Mary J what to do and telling her how to strategize never sits right with me. I'd be like, how is he telling her? She like, man, you right. Damn, you right. I'd be thinking like, how is you listening to him like that? How does he know more than you? He's only been in the game a year, 2 years, and he's now out strategizing and plotting and planning and telling you how to deal with Noma and how to deal with strategy and stuff. That just never sits right with me. You know what I mean? It just, anyway, he in the beginning of the episode trying to tell, you know what I'm saying, Monet, how they gonna try to turn Noma against Carter, and that whole plan didn't even seem to work. It didn't even make sense to me. Even when they was trying to sell that plan to Noma, she like, what exactly does he have on me? Hey, look, dead all that. You better go ahead and find out what it is, because he going to be at the front door. What does he know about me? Hey, look here. He going to find out something sooner or later, so it's best to take him out. But what does he know? They basically couldn't even tell her nothing because he wasn't thinking about them. And I like how it all backfired at the end, because Carter went to that meeting and they talk and they like, oh, okay, we have a common enemy. He's like, yeah, so what you want to do about it? I'm tired of Red. Always trying to tell me what to do. So, anyway, CR22, how is everyone the number one drug dealer in New York City? I mean, come on, for real. That is something, ain't it? And they all are well hidden, but then somehow get found out real easy. I don't know. Speaking of finding out, we find out Effie's mama is a white lady and that her man molested Effie and she didn't do anything about it, and that she's only here to get money from Effie because that same man left her. And she like, Josephina, there she is. Ain't nobody gonna love you with your cold heart. And I'm just thinking like, so that was the little scene right there to give us finally some closure as the viewers into who Effie is and some background. And there's only 2 episodes left in the show. But hey, we found out a little bit about her. She was molested, and you know, that's why she got that armor on the way she does, I guess, you know, to protect herself. And it's starting to make a little more sense on, you know, why she may be feeling kind of hurt based off of the little relationships we saw her with Tariq and also with Kane, and how she'll stab somebody in the back because she probably has trust issues. If you can't even trust your own family, it'll probably be hard to trust some randos, you know what I'm saying, you meet. So, anyway. Also, and I'm going to get to a couple questions because I see some on here. What is up with Tariq and Diana? Why is Diana still trying to get pregnant? And then when Tariq pulled out the strap, she talking about some, really? Is me getting pregnant again really so bad? Hell yeah! Is you crazy? We was about to make the best of it, but this wasn't neither one of us wanted. Now all of a sudden you want to get back and you want me to go ahead and dip my, you know what I'm saying, donut in that sauce? Is you crazy? I ain't trying to stick my donut stick in that syrup. That's some sticky icky. Hey, you get up in there, boy, you may not come back without another one. You know what I mean? A baby or 2. And besides, I'm pretty sure it's sore, ain't it? That little cootie cat got beat up as well as her belly. She got beat up from the feet up. You know what I mean? I don't know what she talking about. Tariq should have been like, yeah, that's okay. I ain't going to use the strap. Turn around. And then about to hit it from the back and then put the strap on. That's the reverse, right? Normally they hit it from the back and take the strap off. He gonna hit it from the back and put it on. Yeah, I'm about to hit it. She ain't getting no baby with me. Let's see. 305. Jay, do you think we seen the last of Councilman Tank? I hate we only have had an appearance of Tate the whole season, especially since he was about to have his own show. Yeah, I know, right? That's kind of messed up. I don't think it's going to be the end. I actually think that when Carter dies, Taint will find out he was the one that killed his brother, and he going to spit a big old loogie in his face. Hot tour on that. He going to hot tour on it, spit on it. One Journey, what's up? How you doing? Appreciate you for coming through. Bobby Bailey, Noma gonna turn on Kane. I don't think she values Kane, but I don't see how that could benefit her just yet. But if it was a way to benefit her, I could see her turning on Kane. I mean, she would be with Davis as far as getting married and doing those things, but he already going through a divorce, like she said. So, I don't know how she'll turn on Kane just yet. Maybe once she got all what she need, kick him to the curb and get divorced or something, but I don't know. All right, let's see. CR22, how she know her daughter has many money other than the TV show? How she know her daughter has money other than the TV show? Who are you talking about? Noma? Other than the TV show. How she know her daughter? I must have missed what you talking about. CR22, Diana was acting crazy while pregnant, too. That never made any sense either. Well, they say women can have their, hormones out of whack, but she was acting crazy while pregnant, talking crazy to, Felicia, and she pushed Felicia first. Like, why would she do that? She pushed Felicia first, so Felicia like, what? And whooped that A, you know what I mean? You had to put the foo-fops on her ass, let her know, girl, I'm a grown-ass woman cop. I will put the foot in that rump roast. Big Kev with the super chat. Appreciate you with the super chat support. You said Tariq has 4 to 5 bodies, but in class. Will he graduate? Hey, they only got one class to go to. This school, they only been to one class, and that's always talking. What class do they talk in class all the time? They ain't never did no work. What, read this book and come back and talk about it? And it's always a simple go around the room like it's, 8th grade, what do you think type class. But I think that, of course, he'll graduate with honors. But in reality, he would have all F's and would have dropped out. He's too busy. He ain't doing no homework or reading no books, but then strategizing with Mary J. and trying to sell drugs and do all. It's not enough time in the day. It's not enough time in the day. He too damn busy. Damian Kinney, the stages of grief are non-linear. Diana is coping with grief by trying to conceive. Well, they do say the stages of grief can be non-linear. That's true. And maybe she's trying, when she was talking with light-skinned Keisha, to replace, what was lost, and that, maybe that would be a way of her subconsciously moving forward, because it was like if you replace it so fast, it's like you never lost it. You never missed a step. And so maybe that's probably what she was thinking, but I think that's crazy talk and thoughts, and, I think she would have ended up, causing a bigger problem, of course. Plus, I don't even think she could have probably physically got pregnant that soon after a miscarriage, so I don't know. We'll see. Let me get to some more of these comments right quick. And let me know in the comments what scene you want me to talk about, or what scenes were the most interesting to you this episode. This episode wasn't really action-packed or have a lot, but it was a little bit of, dialogue that was interesting to me. Like, I named a couple already, like the Diana Tariq with the strap. And another one is Drew then choosing Carter, talking about he trusted to handle these big things, and he done with Monet and this and that. And I'm like, damn, he done sold all the way out. Like, I get it. You don't really have loyalty with Monet, considering all the stuff that they've been through. And him and Diana did just try to take her out. So I get it. But with Carter, the cop, he could throw him under the bus anytime he want to. He could put him back in jail, do anything. I don't know. I think that's a bad move. In a way, it's good to have him on your side, but to be 10 toes deep with him, I don't know about that. Desmond Pieces. And Mia, does Tariq not have a real purpose this season? What is his storyline this season? It's mostly about the Tejadas and Noma and now Carter. Yeah, well, I said that. I believe I didn't say it like what you're saying, but I said, what's the point for him after last season? Because he got, I think, out of the game or wrapped up. And I'm like, well, now he don't need to sell drugs anymore. Go to school. What is he doing this for? And then they tried to make some convoluted way about he in debt or doing something or whatever. So that's why he had to get back in the game to make the money to do this. And I was thinking like, what? I just knew he was out. No, yeah, he was out, but he wanted to get back in with Braden or something, right? Because he was saying, what, he didn't want to work at the gift shop or he can't do this or that? I don't know, man. It's been no reason for him to take these type of chances anymore, but, you know, it's a TV show. It's entertaining. I guess they got to keep it going. Augustine the King, Kane dies only because it's good for the show. I wouldn't say it like that. Kane is a person that's out there in them streets. And when you out there in them streets, anything can happen. So, but I think that he should be one of the last to go because of how he operates. Seems like one of the most authentic on the show. Now, don't get me wrong. There's problems with what he do too, in my opinion. And some things don't add up right. And there's mistakes made. But his character seems closer to what it's supposed to be. I mean, I still don't understand how he living in, what is that crib? Mecca's crib still? Or is that the penthouse that him and Drew used to stay in? It's just so much going on with this stuff, man. Who's paying for this place and the bills and things? Philosophy. Yeah, I know, right? Juan Marley, what's up? What's up? CR22, Tariq would have been withdrawn from classes semesters ago. Facts. If he didn't get kicked out with all these dead bodies on campus and police and drug raids and all the drama around, yeah, Tariq would have been gone a long time ago. Big Kev, what do you think Kane password was? Drew face. I was trying to look at that, and I was wondering, that's another scene. I'm like, how he guess his password? Like, that is so difficult to get somebody's password. I don't understand how people in shows get somebody's password that easy. Unless you're dealing with some simple-minded folks or something. I didn't see the passcode, but I am going to go back and do some investigation to see what it is, because they did make him laugh. Like, he laughed in a way like, this dummy, simple-minded, put this in there. But at the same time, you know, I still don't understand how you figured that out. Damian Kinney, Drew has placed himself in the best place to monitor rivals and protect his family. Tariq told someone he has to be at the top of the chain to protect his loved ones. Okay. Yeah, that's a good point. He is I would say he's in the middle. I wouldn't say he's at the top, but he's in the middle. Because he could see what's going on with his family. He could see what's going on with Reek, Noma. He got a little eye on what's going on with Carter. I say he in a good position being in the middle to see what's happening. You know what I mean? Augustine the King said the passcode was Druza. Bia! That's probably why he was like... But that's funny to even think to type that. I bet you he put in Druza. That's crazy, man. But to not put any spaces and no underscores or anything or whatever, I don't know. No numbers. CR22, really forcing this Braden being Tommy by keeping Tariq in the game and the way out being killing Braden or be stuck, which was the point of power to begin with about the brotherhood. Yeah, I think this whole Tariq being Ghost Jr. is very forced. Very forced. I never seen him on that level. Never seen him on that level. So, I ain't really know exactly why they think that was gonna work, but anyway, it is what it is. Augustine the King, Drew is supposed to be Tony Montana. If the story holds up, he gets the world, Chico. All I have in this world is my boss and my work, and I don't break it for nobody, Chico. Drew ain't no dang on Tony Montana, man. He more like Tony Fontana up in this piece. He won't get on ahead and have a boys night out. Okay, I'm reloaded. I got my gun ready. Who won't get shot? Bang, bang. Nah, man. I don't know, man. I got a feeling that Carter's partner, that white cop, is on to Carter. Because we see this episode, Carter, I guess Drew and Carter put that cop Felicia in a car and crashed it. I don't know how they did it, but they crashed it in the car and then said that it was a car accident. Now, oh boy, the Blanquito, he don't really buy it. And he even came to the side like, hey man, what's going on? And he like, look, I know in this line of work, you're accustomed to questioning the narrative, but it appears that this actually is what it appears to be. It's unfortunate, but in my condolences to the officer. I get off my nards and go back to work. You know what I mean? Appreciate it. Carter, boy, Michael Ealy something else, ain't he? Like, it appears to be what it is. It's unfortunate, what happened with Felicia. But, that's how the job can get to you sometimes. Oh, man. Well, I think that, because he said, I know y'all were close. I think that he gonna be the one to take Carter out. I think Drew will tell him, because Drew is the only one that would tell him. It's between him and Drew. I doubt, Tariq or Diana or Monet. Now, here's the thing, though. Drew could tell him that Carter took her out and I helped him to get rid of the body, because if Drew says Diana took her out, that ain't gonna help, because then dude might want to take Diana out. You gonna take out a cop, that's a no-no. So I think Drew has a chance to maybe drop that dime and then get Carter taken out that way. They positioning Drew to kind of be some like hero in a way. So we'll see. In my opinion, I think that's what they're trying to do. So we'll see what the heck happened with that, but I don't know. Let me see a couple of these comments. Augustine the King, with Felicia death, Carter just puts Drew in her position. Kinda. He put Drew in that spot where Zion was moving that weight, but he can't really put Drew in her position because Drew ain't a cop, and she had a lot of access being a cop that Drew just don't have. But I get what you're saying, is in, some of the workload, the dirty workload is now on Drew, and that makes sense. But he really lost a good part of his team losing a dirty cop. They hard to come by, at least on this show. It seemed like it may be a lot of them in reality, but Kamal didn't want to be one, which that was so obvious. I wish he just saw that and kicked him off the team instead of trying to convert him. And that's another person I think would have got caught, but, I don't know. He called him to come to that location and have that meeting. How did that get erased from his cell phone records? They either called or text something. It's all gone. Nobody investigated. Nobody knows. I don't know. What's up, B? How you doing? Thank you for the happy birthday wishes. Definitely appreciate it. Let's see. Augustine the King, he said, who you talking to? Nobody knows how crazy Carter's talking to himself. Now, in that scene, I don't think Carter was crazy for talking right then, because he was looking at the picture and he was talking like, hey, you know, to his wife, I'm going to try to do this and that. Now, if he was just sitting there talking and it wasn't looking at the picture, I know what's the difference of making it look at a picture. It's a little difference. At least he kind of visualizing maybe having that conversation, whereas if he just walk around talking and this and that, okay, he off the reservation, you know. Big Cab, you say, I think Kane say something, Nico, about she got what she deserved for beating up my sister and making her lose her baby. If that's the case, he gonna really make a big mistake doing that. Blow the lid off that cover up, which ain't gonna be good for his sister. Desiree, what's good, my sister? How you doing? Good to see you. I'm down in the Texas area. What's good? Howdy. Big Kev, who was wanted by more people to be unalive more, Carter or Ghost? I hear that. Who was wanted by more people to be unalive, Carter or Ghost? It was Ghost as far as we know. Now, we only seen Carter messing with these folks here, so we don't really know how many other people, you know what I mean, he may be screwing over, you know what I'm saying? Oh, snap, my girl beat and came through with the twanky for the happy birthday. I appreciate it so much. We go play some video for that right there. I'm going to go ahead and dance for you on that one. Look at that. Oh, there you go. I'm going to drop it like it's hot right here. Come the grand finale for you right there. Boom. Oh, snap. I had to take it off for that right there. Shoot, put a 20 twin in my pocket. I'm going to go ahead and rock it for you. You know what I mean? Thank you so much. Definitely appreciate it. This old man over here, I'm getting up there, y'all. I'm 46, y'all. 46 years old, man. Never thought about it this long. Maybe my 30s and then 40s. I ain't planned past that much longer. I don't know. Gotta, figure it out, I guess. Let's see. Augustine the King, Kamal was a real ninja and died as such, but this series been overboard ever since Theo killed Sax. But this series been overboard ever since it started, in my opinion, with having him take out Ghost and then do I just never... I hate watched this show. I always hate watched Week. I've been wanting Week to get that ad beat the whole time. I've been waiting for him to get popped. Thank you, Desiree, for the birthday wishes. Appreciate it. Antoine Heron, you said Kane gonna double cross Noma before Carter can put to him. Before Carter can put to before. Kane gonna double cross Noma before Carter can to put himself in position. I got it. I can see Kane double crossing Noma and him and Effie trying to ride off in the sunset. Both of them getting out the game or something and running off with some money. I wouldn't be surprised if Effie and Kane tried something like that. Definitely. Desiree, I'm glad you came here for a laugh, sis. I'm sorry for your loss. Got to think of the good memories and things. And hey, That's what I'm here for. I'm trying to, make a laugh or two. That's what I try to do my best of, and that's why I really want to work on my comedy. I'm trying to get my stand-up comedy routine out there. I want to get more exposure going on Kill Tony YouTube channel and the podcast. If you all go to Kill Tony, you see his millions of views for every episode, and so I'm trying to do that, get a little exposure, and next thing you know, I may be coming to a town near you. So appreciate it. Then you all don't have to just wait for me to go live on YouTube. You can actually come and we could spread love the Brooklyn way. You know what I mean? Thank you, Antoine. Appreciate it. All right, Augustine the King, whatever happened to Mahoney? Where's Two-Bit? What happened to the detective Junior told he was going after Tariq before he died? Boy, Junior, they took Junior out and nobody investigated. Where's Paz? I would love to see Paz just come at the final episode and blow Week's lips off like, Blue, you killing my family? You taking my sister? You taking my Junior? I ain't gonna take a Jolie. I take a both a delete. You taking my family. You ruined my Junior. You taking the Junior? I don't play that shit. I take it, you lie, man. I caught you. I cut your pee-pee off. Hey, how was she ready to kill for Angie, but when her son got killed, she just went to sleep? She went and ate a little arroz con pollo. You know what? Digi tumo killing. I am just going to take a vacation and live with the TV. That is what I do. I live with the TV. Hey, Pa's gonna come back in the final episode. You San Patrick. I hate you, San Patrick. I told Angie, run from the San Patrick family, but she not do it. So I ain't gonna end the San Patrick forever. Hey, for real. You wanted to come and get it. You wanted to take it to yours. You wanted to be like your daddy. Well, I'm going to make you like your daddy, and I'm going to shoot you. I'm going to take you out. Yeah, that would be good to me. If we see Paz come back and pop him when he least expected, he's sitting there chilling, thinking he got away with everything, and she just walk up like New Jack City. Idolater! Get him like Nino Brown, and he'd be like, fall out. She go come with a razor blade, just slice his throat. I don't play that. I'm from the Bronx, and we don't play that. We don't play that in the Bronx. All right, y'all. Let me go ahead and get to the MOORESCORE rating for this episode. And, break it on down and see exactly what I thought about it. All right. Now, the MOORESCORE is my rating system I use. Most of y'all familiar with it. It's real simple. Just 4 categories, 25 points each. And it gives you a total of 100. And it goes a little something like visuals, cinematography. They always use, the modern cameras and all of that. But I didn't really remember anything like, let me see. They tried to do the little scene that come to mind with Diana and Tariq sitting on the bed. And I like how they kind of showed that it's about to happen. But then when he went to get that and they showed in her face. But for the most part, I would say it was just on par with good work. So I would give it a 20 out of 25. The storyline and plot for this episode, I don't like how Braden killed that dude. I don't like that. It was too sloppy. I think that that's a recipe for him getting locked up. They won't let him out. Straight up. And for them to just be leaving and going in all these places and buildings in New York, isn't it like security cameras everywhere nowadays and on every building and stuff? Then you going in and out of buildings and stuff. They went through the front door, then they go through the fire escape. I mean, there's still going to be a record of y'all coming through the front door and never leaving the building. There's so many things. I don't know. I just overthink it. But I didn't like how that was done. And even Week said that was sloppy. So I'm going to give this storyline and plot for this episode 18 out of 25. And then, let's see, special effect, makeup, costumes. They didn't have any special effects. They always have, decent clothes and things. But it's nothing that's coming to mind that was eye-catching to me. Monet always looked good, and one thing I did think when she was walking away, like, dang, Monet legs, boy, thicker than a Snicker, boy. What was she wearing? Some type of jogging outfit or something, luxury jogging suit? But when she was walking away, I'm like, ooh-wee. Ooh-wee. But other than that, nothing really was, eye-catching. I'm going to give it an 18 for this episode as far as special effect, makeup, and costumes. Entertainment, fun factor. It was on par for the normal Power, episodes for this show. I would say I would give it a 20 out of 25, which would bring this to a total MOORESCORE of 76, which is not that high. Normally this season been at least a 80, but I would give it a 76. You guys let me know what you would rate this episode. That would be around a 75 or a 7.5 or a C. I go from the 70s to C's, 80s is B's, 90s is A's. I would give it a solid C. Nothing really out of the ordinary. I mean, I did like the scene with Effie and the mom, but that was short. Interesting, but I would have liked to have known that a long time ago, a little more info. Maybe could have expanded on that storyline, but it's over with now for the most part. There's only 2 episodes left. So who knows with that. Kane, Effie, she didn't like how Noma rubbed that ring in her face. But Effie, I think she should know that, like, Kane ain't really feeling Noma like that. But I guess she young and she don't know what to think. And then with the trust issues and stuff, who knows? But I got a prediction that Kane and Effie will probably ride off in the sunset. Noma and Carter, they got a good partnership, I think. And I think it's got potential. The only reason I think that their partnership may get messed up is if Week or Monet throw some salt in the game, you know what I'm saying, and mess it up. Other than that, I think they might be all right. Davis pulled a hell of a move with the double cross switcheroo, and then he gave that info to Reek and Monet. And so then while Noma was at the meeting, Davis pull up, slide her the letter, letting her know she being bugged, leave. Now he looks trustworthy and looks like the hero, even though he the one set her up. So that right there, that was smooth. Smooth criminal. So I don't know. We'll see. Damian Kinney, you give it an 80. Okay, that's what's up. I always, put the 0.5 margin of, discretion in there, so I can see how you can get to that. Desiree, what's up, mama? You say all scenes were short. Actually, I was like, what? So, what did you think about this episode? What would you rate this episode, Desiree? CR22, Effie has to kill him to end that cycle. Who? Kane? Who you talking about? CR22. Effie take out who? Old boy? Her mama's lover? You lost me on that one. CR22, boy. They spent hundreds of thousands on oatmeal, boy. She thick like oatmeal, boy. Like that pilgrim on the cover. Oh, she got to take out Kane to end that cycle. I don't think so. I think they're going to run away together and elope. And the only reason I think she wanted to kind of break the cycle is she got scared when she almost got popped, which, hey, is understandable. But, I think that it'll be a point where she's in trouble and Kane gonna save her and probably leave Noma hanging, and they probably ride off because he'll probably say something like, well, I can't go back there, she'll be mad, and so they probably ride off together. It's the same. Okay, you rated the same, Desiree? Okay. Antoine Herring, you say Noma is going to know that Davis is working both sides of the fence now since Carter had the info about the political connection. I didn't think about that. So wait a minute. You say Noma's going to know that Davis is working both sides of the fence now since Carter had the info about the political connection. But how would he know Davis knows it? Because Carter in the van was surprised when Davis walked up. He like, what's Davis doing here? So then what would Carter say? I'm trying to think about what you're saying. So what would he say? Davis shouldn't have showed up? I don't know. I'm interested in what you're saying. That could be an interesting little, situation because, yeah, that means Davis' head is on the table then. Because if she find out that he set them up, trying to play both sides, he ain't a lawyer right now. He really, and you know what? The way that they was talking to Davis, Monet, and Reek in the garage about who you loyal to and this and that, and he had to check them, but then he said in the end, I'm loyal to you. I think that whole conversation is going to foreshadow that he picked the wrong side. He probably should have stayed as an attorney, and now it's a wrap, if that information comes out that he playing both sides. To me, if they not making another spin off of this, I think they should either wipe everybody out or put them in jail, or maybe a couple could live. But they have all made so many mistakes that I don't see how they can get away with this in a way. Like Augustine the King is saying, ain't no happy endings in power. You tripping. Who tripping? I ain't tripping. What? That Kane and Effie ride off in the sunset? Okay. Them the only two I see can make it because they'll be working with each other, but they'll have to leave. I don't see them leaving as a success. I see them leaving with their tail between their legs, but I agree, it's no happy endings in power, so I don't see a lot of this stuff really them making it. I don't know. Augustine the King, Josephina is going to Stanfield with the money. Kane leaves her after Noma dies when she says, I do. Well, that won't work because remember, Noma had Davis writing the, prenup. So when he brought the paperwork there today, one of the paperwork that he brought was a prenup. So if she gone, he still don't get anything. Well, I don't know how prenup work. If your spouse dies, maybe you do. Or maybe she put everything to her daughter. I don't know. But it is a prenup in place. So it's just not so simple as, he's now married and is his. Hotspot Network, you say Davis FS will be sacrificed and Kane probably gonna do it if not Noma. I just see Davis would probably get caught up because he playing both sides, which means anybody could get him then if that's the case. But I don't think Week or Monet would take him down. I think they like him. But Noma, and plus another foreshadowing is Week told him he might end up like Chocolate Mousse over there. Obi, you want to end up like Chocolate Mousse? I try to do everything for you, Noma. Noma, why do you take me down? I do everything for you. They call me Chocolate Mousse. Oh. Moved his ass out. Let's see. Antoine Heron, you say Tommy had a happy ending. He rode off to Chicago. Yeah, that's true, I guess. In a way, he lived. He had to go to Chicago with nothing, no money or nothing. But then we see he, oh my goodness, rob a dope boy and then make him work for him and then make him bring you in and do all of it. I mean, I ain't never heard of that strategy before, but hey, Hotspot, you say Drew will be sacrificed by Carter to retaliate against Monet. Ooh, if they do that, Monet, she ain't gonna do nothing for that he say. That's a lost cause then. He do that and Monet she hating him for sure. You know what I mean? Augustine Davis prenup game is weak. That's why his wife taking him to school now. That's funny. Maybe he didn't have a prenup. I don't know. But that was a funny line, though. His prenup game is weak. That's why his wife take him to the Cletus, basically. Yeah, I hear that. And yeah, Tommy did catch hell in Chicago, but he's still alive. But, he ain't had much. All right, y'all, man, I'm about to wrap this up, but I appreciate all the super chats, man. It actually really helped. And everybody that sent something to Cash App, I did appreciate everything for Cash App. There's my Cash App again, which is very helpful since, I'm out there in these streets, you know what I mean? Nah. But, hey, I appreciate all the love and support, man. Y'all been great. Especially for my birthday, everybody celebrate, help me celebrate this old man. And, that's really special. I appreciate it, y'all. And, hey, man, I got y'all with me. So whenever I go, I take my people and make y'all proud, man. So I appreciate all the support. And when y'all see my comedy show on Netflix one day, remember, that's all of us. We all made it, you know what I mean? You know what I'm talking about? We all gonna be there. We all gonna have something going. So all my members, if I get some real money, I'm gonna fly all the members out to the show. I don't care if it's 200. All right, y'all. Let me get up out of here, man. I appreciate it. Thanks for all the love and support. And hey, go and check out my Instagram, because I have been putting some pictures and updates on there. So, here's my Instagram. make sure you check it out. And I've been putting pictures and different things of what's been going on there. So go ahead. Don't be afraid. Check it out. Subscribe or whatever to the Instagram. And hey, you never know what you may see I post up there next. I'm about to actually go down there right now. After I turn this off, I'm going to go down there and on 6th Street and see what's happening. So who knows what the future brings tonight. All right, y'all. Y'all have a good one. Don't forget to follow that Instagram right there. Y'all have a good night. Everybody, appreciate it. One Journey, definitely appreciate it. Mina, thank you. Everybody, y'all have a good one. And stay blessed, everybody. Deuces. Wait, that looked like one finger right there. That looked like a uno, not a deuce. All right, yeah, we only saw one.